जमुना मैया कारी कारी, राधा गोरी गोरी। जमुना मैया कारी कारी, राधा गोरी गोरी। वृंदावन में धूम मचावे बरसाने की छोरी। ब्रज धाम राधा जो की रजधानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मने कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। ना भावे मन माखन मिश्री, अब ना कोई मिठाई। ना भावे मन माखन मिश्री, अब ना कोई मिठाई। मारी जिवड़िया नेरा भावे, अब राधा नाम मलाई। वृषभानु की लाली तो बुढ़धानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मने कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठों याम। राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठों याम। तिनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम। राधा नाम से सफल जिंदगानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मिठे रस से भरोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे।
बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं। कितहु छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी, कितहु छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी।
कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती भद्रकाली नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुकल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव। पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतिथितीर्षतान्तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिनी नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चन वित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण Vasudev. Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murari, He Nath Narayan Vasudev. बोलिए श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ हे नाथ नारायण वास. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की. नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर हरि ओम. Life can be quiet if our knowledge is right and clear. When you say Satchidanand, so Anand and Gyan are one. When the knowledge is divorced from the life, you can't have Anand, you can't have joy. Sorrow is the name of some kind of ignorance. some kind of ignorance about the completeness that expresses as sorrow in our life. Sorrow, I always say, it's not situational, it's interpretational. I have said it many times, and you have heard it also, but again hear it. Well, how long shall I hear? Till you become that knowledge, reveal that knowledge. So, when you say God, God is not name of an entity, is the name of completeness, is the name of knowledge, complete knowledge, which is my own nature but expressing as a doer. When you say God is in me, what does it mean? God is inside the body? No. Then God is closest. That means it is not spatially close. It is intrinsically close. Supposing I say, he is close to that person. You say, but he lives far away? No, that's not the meaning of closeness. It's intrinsically close, not spatially. You can be spatially in one room, but far away. Many are saying yes now. So closeness with the God, it in his nature. He is very close to me. Close means that between me and God, there is nothing else. When the Jeev tries to move away from the God, that means you want something which is not complete. Moving away means not wanting. I am distanced from you. That means I don't want you. I am close to you. That means I want you. So when sorrow is not something, sorrow is that something has become more important and more bigger, more wonderful. I appreciate something other than the Lord. Sometimes I have seen people praising other person's eyes. One person was praising only that person's eyes are so good. But the person who was praising his eyes himself was very good. I'm not telling to anybody of you, I'm not saying. I'm saying that person who was praising, and I could see both the eyes. I said the one who was praising his eyes also I saw. And that person whom he was praising, his eyes also I saw. I said, have you seen your eyes also? When your eyes are so beautiful, why you are after somebody else's eyes? Don't eye on somebody's eyes. Your eyes itself is very beautiful. Go and see. Well, no, I don't. How do you know that? How do you know that? When you start seeing beauty in other than your God, that is called your worldliness. The misfortune of a person is for him God is not most beautiful, most enchanting. This is misfortune, spiritual misfortune. He may be materially fortunate, but material fortune doesn't give you joy. It will give you some kind of comfort. Comfort is physical level, joy is mental level. I have sat in all classes of flight. All classes. I have seen there is no joy in other business classes. Just they disturb you with, will you have tea? Will you have coffee? Will you have fruit? Keep quiet. Then you have to put do not disturb. There is one sign there. You tell that. Please, I have to rest. Then first course will come, then what is it called? Starter will come, then that will come, then that will come, then dessert will come. What is this? Bring everything together. So that I can know which is the item I can eat more or less. Like you give the seed. After whole food is over, then she brings out the seed. Already I am full by that time. Other than God, when you feel somebody is beautiful, that is called your ignorance. Think how much Bhagwan Ram Tulsidas would have liked. Think how much Meera would have loved Bhagwan Krishna. Think for a moment. More to girdhar gopal dusro na koi. How much Shankaracharya Bhagwan would have liked Lord Shiva. For them nothing appears attractive, nothing appears a goal. When you have an external goal, you are neglecting the God. तो गलत बात है. That is wrong. Sometimes it so happened that one Swamiji was Abhedananda. He went to somebody's house. अब the host left him. And after leaving him in his room, he went out on the road. So somebody asked, why you are there, you have left Swami. He said, no, we have called other person. The main person is Swamiji, who has come once in a blue moon after doing Bhagavat. After that, you should have attended him. When you don't attend the divinity in you, then you become tensed. Tension is not giving the complete attention to the main and important topic. Tension is not situational. You don't think that I am in a tough situation. Arey bhai, tough situation, why are you taking to your heart? Why are you making it your? Why are you owning it? Well, I have lot of difficulties. Okay. Acha, can you say I have God? You have God or you have difficulties? Well, both. How can both be there? God is finite, God is infinite, and difficulties are finite. But I have difficulties. No, you can say, I have God who is giving me some difficulties, but I think God will take care of that. Experiencing difficulty is one thing, owning is another thing. Please differentiate. I experience lot of people, but I won't own everybody. Own means I go up and down with you. So, main point in life should not be missed out at any moment. If you miss the main point, then you will have very, very difficult time after that. Ambarish, whose character we are seeing every day, well, when did you last every day it's going on? He kept this point in his mind. And the point was that I am meant to attend to God only. I told you, no, when Swamiji had come or Gurudev has come, then give attention to him only. Don't go out. Well, but other guests are there, let somebody else attend. You, main host should attend the main. Others should attend. They will come every day, but he won't come every day. Even if he comes, he has given you knowledge. He is Ishwar Swarup. When you attend something at the cost of completeness, then you have no solution. Solution is the name of complete attendance to yourself or to the God. Attendance you have in the classroom. You take attendance? Huh? Don't take. So how does it say? Present, madam. Present. Present, sir. Present, absent. ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना, present, yes. Suresh Kumar, yes. Dilip, yes. Dinesh, yes. They can't say on behalf of somebody else. Okay. And they tick it on the register. There's a register is there. They tick it. They have attendance register. In my time, some very naughty students were there. You know what they did? They were absent. But next day came, they went to register and ticked their own. ऐसे सिविल लोग हैं भाई. Because if attendance is less than 75%, you can't appear. Something like that. Whole life is, I am present for you, God. Yes. Every moment is to make the God win and make the ego lose. I'm making the God win. I'm making the God complete. I'm realizing Him. It's a moment of realization. It's the moment of unveiling. It's the moment of recognizing. Again I saw you. Again I found you. Again I discovered you. Not you were covered, I discovered you. In the disease I discovered you. In the health I discovered you. In the pain I discovered you. In the pleasure I discovered you. In honor I discovered you. In dishonor I discovered you. Moment you stop discovering, you are covering the main issue. Spirituality is not more in doing, it is in realizing. It is not more actional, it is cognitive, it is perceptional. Not that I have to do something, then only I will know God. Many times you don't do, but you have to be aware. Keep an attention. Somebody sees a small child is there, he said, I'm going, not just see that he doesn't go here and there. Then that is called spirituality. Ambarish's beautiful point, what I feel, that he was a king. A lot of issues must be coming. He was the king of the whole world. देखा हुआ ना, विभवम चातुलम भुवि सप्त द्वीपवतीम महिम. See 15th verse. 15th verse of 4th chapter, although I have gone ahead. He was a king. You are there to, I'll find it out. I'll find out. When you know, supposing a coin has fallen, sometime a coin falls while you are going out. And you know coin is in the room. It has not gone out. So you start bending here and there. Sometimes something you are eating, it falls down. Yesterday I was eating something and it fell down. And being a laddu, it rolled also. Day before yesterday. That laddu was the white one, not that one. It's in the jar which is there. No, not till. Another one, very light laddu is there in the jar. Rajgira laddu is there. And it fell down. Ab I was searching, kahan gaya wo? Searching. I'm sure it was there. I couldn't get. I thought, first you don't want to get up from a chair. You do like this here and there. While sitting on the chair, you do all these things. I said, ye laddu utha ke rahega humko. But I was sure it is there. Nobody came to take it away. Mili nahi hai. When I got up from the chair, search here. Then slowly I found out, because being so light, it rolled here and there. They go in such places where you never you will, it has gone anything. When you know something is there, then you don't. What is it called? When you don't find it, you are not dissatisfied. You don't give up. You're not disgruntled. You're not disheartened. You say, I think I have not searched properly. Hai kahin pe. Moment to moment, whole life is searching that God's beauty only. If I am not getting it, I am not putting effort to know it. Somewhere He is hiding in some point. Ambarish's life was full of this cognitive joy. Joy is complete when it is cognitive. If the joy is objective, it is always false. Objective joy is false. Realized joy is true. This realized joy is God. ठीक है, जॉय ही जॉय है, क्या यहाँ पे ऐसी क्या बात है? We have not trained ourselves to see the main thing. We have our vasana, our ego. It sees something small, cheap, narrow, and suffer. One king was there. He had one goat. So he announced that I have a goat, and you feed the goat. After feeding, you bring it to me. If it eats, after, because you already fed, if it eats, then you will put in the jail. And if it doesn't eat, then I'll give my daughter as a marriage. Understood? No? And you will get some kingdom also. I don't understood. I'm giving you the goat in front of me, you take the goat, and you have a fodder, you eat as well. Come back after 1 hour. And after that goat again, I will feed. If the goat again eats, then you will be in jail. Who is ready for this competition? Many came. So they fed the goat. The goat was very full. After that, king took some fodder and again gave. Goat again ate. It's now in the jail now. Understood, no? Second came, third, everybody was in jail now. Forget about getting his daughter. They are in more trouble now. One person came. He said, give me the goat for a few days. In my house I will take. So after feeding for half an hour, this new person, moment the goat started eating, he gave one stick. Understood? So first he fed, but after that again seconds helping when it wanted. At certain time then he gave one stick. This way he trained the goat not to eat small things. Then he brought the king, brought the goat to the king. He said, now you give. I already fed her. And the king fed that. Now the goat was not eating. Interesting story I heard, I am sharing from you. We have a goat called Ahankar. It eats very small things. Small issues it brings in the mind. King said, okay, I'll marry my daughter and I'll give you a kingdom. He said, no, please release everybody, I don't want anything. And then it puts her in a jail. Puts the jeev in the jail. इसको एक बार दे दो. I mean, when you satisfy your God and not your vasanas, not your attached object, not your whims and fancies, then you are devotee. कुछ है नहीं. I'm telling you, nobody you can satisfy beyond the time. But God you can satisfy very patram, not patrani. Patram pushpam. Only one also can satisfy him. पुष्पाणी नहीं बोला, पुष्पम. फलानी नहीं बोला, फलम. ओनली वन फ्रूट यू गिव. अगर नहीं दे पाए तो मन ही मन आप उसको दे दो. In your heart you say, God, I am living for you. Just say once and you will be fine. In the heart you say, I don't want anything. You will be better. If you have pain, you say, thank you, God, for all the pain. You will feel better. This is called, you associate yourself with infinite. The whole spiritual life is dissociation and association. Dissociation from the world and association with the complete God. Let us now go ahead. And you are full after that. You feel complete. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to hear something else. I hope this is clear. Bole, clear. I'm trying. There is nothing. Sadness is not there. It is ignorance of that Lord. It is non-association. It is the imaginary non-relationship with the Lord. I don't feel related to Him all the time. If you feel related to somebody, you'll be thinking about that. Relation with somebody, if you are closely related, your mind goes, how is he? Sab theek hai? People sometimes call me, and you know what they ask? What are you doing? I'm eating. Okay, sorry, I've disturbed you. And they still keep on talking. What are you doing? I'm just walking. Okay. Can I do something for you? No, don't do anything for you. When you are related to somebody, you are conscious of that. You are conscious of his presence. Supposing your wife is here, husband is here, and she is there. A person is conscious, my wife is here also, husband is here also. You are not conscious. In non-relation, you are not conscious. I don't know who is this person. I don't know who is he. I don't know. Who is he? I don't know. Supposing you had taken food, and you went in a marriage, and you also will ask, if you have gone with your spouse, you had your food or not? And she said, no, I didn't have. You didn't have. Why? Go and have. I will wait for you. Or at least you will say, please, you should have that food. No? Why? At least in the house you don't make, at least here you can have. So you can have something. कुछ तो आपको बोलना पड़ेगा. खाया क्या नहीं खाया? I liked it. No, I liked it. Yes. When you are conscious of God, you will always think, attend, talk, laugh, call, smile. तब क्या जरूरत है? One completeness come. You think something else is required. समर्ध्यन्ति तान् कामाः स्वराज्य परिभाविताः दुर्लभानापि सिद्धानां मुकुन्दं हृदि पश्यतः. Which verse? 25th verse. Third chapter. Fourth chapter, don't see third. Fourth chapter. You saw? Fourth chapter. बहुत अच्छा. Second line is very beautiful. Got it? So, Mukundam Hridi Sthita. In the Lord, God is there. God is there means smiling God is there. God is in every heart, but is inactive. You don't allow Him to work. You don't allow Him to talk. Even if you talk, you say, shut up, keep quiet. 2-3 times after that, the wife will stop talking. Sometimes it happens. Somebody is talking to me, husband comes, wife said, keep quiet, I am talking to Swamiji. And he stopped in between. So wife keeps quiet. Second time again start. See, Swamiji, this is very cool. He said, keep quiet. I am talking. When 3-4 times she is snubbed like that, after that she makes her face and keeps quiet. I said, no, you talk. Well, no, I am talking. And when that husband goes, then she comes up again. He said, she doesn't allow me to talk. I want to express what I want to say. I said, okay, bhai, you talk. He said, okay. I wanted to say that I don't want to say so much, but I wanted to say, when God was talking, a Vasana stopped it. God was wanting to say something, but Vasana didn't allow you to talk. When many times such things happen, then what is the result? You don't feel, then he's a coward God. He's not a expressive God. See? Mukundam hridi pashyata. Pashyata word, see. Huh? Pashyata is satru pratyay. Seeing God. देख रहे हो आप? Are you enjoying this Sanskrit now? Pashyata. देखते हुए. देखो. Pashyata. Sanskrit is beautiful. While seeing, we don't see God is there. Something is there is one thing, but to see there is another thing. No? Is there is one thing, but to be aware of that is another thing. Acha? And then it is said here, this is about the people there. About the people there. What are those people there? Swarajya paribhavitaha. Kya sundar shabd hai. You know what is mentioned here? Paribhavitaha, Swarajya. All this they had designed. This is a karma. Kamaha means it's a dvitiya vibhakti. Bhuvachan. Kamaha. It is in sense of object. Kamyate iti. What he desired. Sense object. So he was so full of his own joy. Who? No. This Ambarish, he was so full of his own joy. Swarajya paribhavita, he was overwhelmed by that. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, understand, no? Huh? No, you understand? Overwhelmed means one thought overpowers. That you don't see anything else too much. Other things are not very important. Paribhavit. Bhavita Shabd has come in Bhagavad Gita also. Where? But don't ask. Where? Bhavayanta, but yes, that is also there. Devan bhavyatanena, bhavyate deva bhavyantava, yam vapi param smaran bhavan tajante kalevram tam tamevaiti kaunte sada tad bhav bhavita. There also bhavita word has come in 8th chapter. So Swarajyena, enjoy this. Enjoy each verse. Don't rush. If you rush, you will miss. When you are going for sightseeing, if the driver is too fast, you can't see. Depends, he should slow down when then some good interesting points are there. And some ocean, when I go to Rameshwaram, not only he slows down, he stops totally. Well, please come and see the Pamban bridge is there. Please see the ocean. Enjoy. Take photograph. So Swarajya paribhavita, kya sun? He is overwhelmed by his God's presence. Overwhelmed means वही दिख रहा है और कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है. Nothing else is seeing. Like you know, when you are very hungry and you are eating, you are overwhelmed by the food. You don't see who is around you. It may happen sometimes. You don't disturb. And if you are less hungry, then you see everywhere. Hey, bhai, khao achhe se. This is the dish I have eaten. This is. If Gurudev was coming, we were overwhelmed by his presence. We don't know who is uncle, auntie. Well, later on, uncle will say, you did not see me. I said, sorry, I missed you because Gurudev, I couldn't see anybody else. He said, but your eyes came and saw me. I said, my eyes must have seen, but my mind was not. Because Gurudev's presence was very... When you love someone, you get overwhelmed. कुछ दिखता नहीं और है, बस वही दिखता है. You don't see anything else. Supposing the university or college is there, and your child has topped or you have topped. After that, the result is so overwhelming that you don't see anything else. Somebody is saying, well, I just see him at that time. It's called paribhavita. Paribhavita. Swarajya means of his own self. The Atma is mentioned as kingdom. Swarajyam adhigacchati. This comes in Taitri also. Swarajya paribhavita. So all the desires, samardhyanti, they were not making them happy. Please note, this is not about Ambarish. It's about the people in the kingdom of Ambarish. So they are not attractive. They are not very overpowered. Oh, such a nice is there. They had best form, best food, best clothes, best garden. Kya best andar hai? Something is so, supposing somebody is in deep meditation and you say, listen, outside it is raining very nicely. Holy kya yaar? What rain are you talking of? Somebody is in deep, he is absorbed and you say, no, nice, today we have made pasta. Arey chup raho. Keep quiet. Why? I am already absorbed. Samardhyanti means reharshanti. They could not make them happy. They could not make them happy. What? Desire, object of desire could not make the people in the Ambarish's kingdom happy. Although it was durlabha, like Bhagavan Ram, nothing could attract him. Like Bhagavan Ram. Bhagavan Krishna, nothing could attract him. Nothing was very nice and very wonderful. It was just another day. It was just another. I am already overwhelmed by something. Supposing you have come to the satsang and you like the satsang. Supposing, you may not like, but supposing. And at that time, somebody says, I have kept food for you. Please listen. You say, well, talk later on. Don't talk now. Get out. इसी को बोलते हैं आदमी, he's one thought is very dominating and overpowering. And with the ego also it can happen. Supposing I have done something or my child has done something very good. So somebody tells, but I don't see anybody else. I only see what I have done. You are too much, he's full of himself. He's too much about himself. He loves himself too much. A lot of expressions are there. Samardhyanti. So कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है और कुछ. Supposing somebody gets married and he loves the wife and he was waiting for that marriage. Supposing earlier days they were only seeing them on the day of marriages. Long back, I don't know, such people are there not sitting. They saw their husband or wife on the day of their marriage. Not that they met. When you meet previously, no charm. Roji milte, what is the charm when you meet? And today also the same guy is there. Or when I met him on the day of first time I saw. We used to hear from our father, mother, that we met only on the day of marriage. They never saw. Only on the day of marriage, then Jamal is offered, then they are seeing. Imagine that. Kabhi photo dekha tha. And they had to have photograph. So the girl's father was taking a photograph and showing that. The photograph had a table here. Wow. And how much girl used to be very good looking, that photograph has to be very good. Photographer was always good. And then they said first time when the Jamal came and the girl came in front of me and I saw that, I was overwhelmed. And the girl also was seeing first time. Wow. And she just did like this and slowly she lifted her eyes. Slowly. And just saw for a second and then again did like that. Not boy, girl. And the boy should just gaze. This is the difference. It's a technical issue. Lajja appears good in that girl. And the boy should not be shy of seeing. Bekoof hai ladka. If the boy is shy of seeing, he is foolish. वैसे देख कर नहीं. And girl also should not see like आँख फाड़ फाड़ के देख रही है. ऐसे नहीं. She should not see. So after that boy, whom he loved the girl, and he saw, after that I asked, what was your experience? Such people met me. I said, I couldn't see anything else after that. Because I was waiting to see her for so long. It's got overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Many times I go to Badrinath, Kedarnath. You must have gone. Vaishno Devi bhi. बड़ा वेट किया वहाँ पे. हाँ? And I saw Badri Vishal Bhagwan ki jai. Somebody is pushing from this side. Somebody is pushing from that side. Hey, hato, hato. Wait. Wait, don't push. He is telling, ये जो बीच में है ये कुबेर हैं, ये बद्री विशाल हैं, ये उनके बगल में ये हैं. My mind is there only. ये नर नारायण है. In Narad ji, we didn't understand what is he saying, to whom he is pointing out. I think he also doesn't understand. But the Badri Vishal aa gaye. Itti dur chad gaya hai. Those who have gone to Badri Vishal, I am just giving you. Those who have not gone, it's a temptation. अरे मिल गया अरे देखने दो दर्शन करने दो. You forget your pain, cold, so much cold. Where is my suitcase? When you are a devotee, you are in a nasha. You are overwhelmed, my God. एक पागल सा रहता है मन. You know who's a pagal? He is only one thought is going on. When you are a devotee, this what gopis also were like that. Other than Krishna, couldn't see anybody. So what is the result of other things are not attractive? Not attractive. Durlabha napi durlabha siddhanam. Na will go, na samriddhanti. Na will go the first line. एक भगवान का इतना नाम लेके निकलो आप. When you come out in the world, already have so much of naam jap in you. Already you should have so much of puja. Already you should have so much of katha. That already I'm in some kind of intoxication. I don't want any response from anybody. When you go out empty, then only you are caught. When you are in the deep, you are not caught. When your mind is on the surface level of the world, then anybody can crush it. But the same fish, it is in the depth of the ocean. It is not available to be crushed. You may be seen body-wise outside, but mentally I should be somewhere else lost. That is called love. Then they can't catch their mind. Your mind is already with something else. Puja ho gayi, path hua, jap hua aaj. Satsang hua. But he is saying you are not good. Hare bhai, let him say. I don't know. My mind is not available. Not available to respond. Your mind should not be available to react to everything. There is no point in thinking about every event. Doesn't many 90% of the topic what you think doesn't deserve thinking. No, don't say 90. I am telling after a lot of thinking. Samardhyanti. They were not attracted. Next slok. See, this is for Ambarish now. Saitham bhakti yogena tapo yuktena parthivaha swadharmena harim pirinan sarvan sangan sarvan shanir jahau. Got it? Mila? मिल गया. भक्ति योगेन तपोयुक्तेन. देखो, he was austere. Austerity is that seen joy you leave for unseen joy. Unseen joy is bigger than the seen joy. That unseen lover is much greater than the seen lover. If you can realize that unseen lover, you don't go after seen lover. Unseen things are bigger. Like I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you, but there is an unseen you. Your love, your knowledge, your education. I don't see things. I only see you. You only see me. You don't see my knowledge. You don't see my love. You don't see my routine. You don't see it. You can guess, but don't see. There is much of unseen me than the seen me. There is much of unseen you than the seen you. I can only see you, but there is unseen you also, who is much bigger than the seen you. Oh. I can only see you, but all the actions I don't know. All your qualifications I don't know. All your samskar I don't know. So here it is written, Tapasya is the one through which you train your mind and tune to see the unseen. That he speaks also. Unseen God speaks also. He talks also. One person went to Gomukh. One Mahatma Radha. Gomukh, some of you have gone. We had gone to Gomukh. Some of you only. You also gone. Gomukh, remember or forgot? Okay. I thought you were forgotten. Okay. I thought you were forgotten. Big glacier was there. And it is written there, be careful, glaciers can fall. Sometimes you are not supposed to come very close. Because glacier can fall at any time and they will not inform you, they will just fall. And big, hundreds and thousands of meters that mountain is there. One Mahatma was there. In front of him, glacier started falling. And other people were saying, they say, bhago, mar gaye. He stood. He didn't move. They thought he's dead now. Because the glacier is about to fall on him. As the glacier came near, other glacier fell from another direction. And both hit. And where he was to run, that fell there. On that point where he was to be crushed, that was as it is. Somebody said, what happened? You didn't run. He said, God inside said, be here. And it is my tuning that I know that was true. At such a moment of agony, I can hear. This is called Tapasya. Tapasya, you are milking some message from unseen forces. There is message, there is God hidden, beauty hidden. Sculpture gets a rough stone. With this tapasya, he brings out a beautiful murti. Tapoyuktena, bhakti yogin, dekho, both in third case. Bhakti is a tapasya. Why? You have to know how to see. And then second line you have to underline. Nothing you have underlined today. You brought the pen, please underline. Second line, 26 words. I don't have any pen, neither I have any book. Swadharmena harim prenan sargan sangan sarvan shanair jahau. He was pleasing the Lord. You know how? Swadharmena. Swadharmena means God has. Today only I was reading somewhere, one Mahatma was saying, yesterday I think, he should, like instruments are there. Like instrument is there. Screw bolts are there. Screw bolts. Like this camera is there, screw bolt is there. Like table is there, screw bolt is there. Like your whole body is everywhere. Screw bolts are not there, but muscles are there, bones are there. This chin bone can't be functioning, he can't put it here, chin bone. No, you can't put it here, chin bone. The skull cannot be put in the stomach because you can't overeat then. The stomach is an area of flexibility. Stomach is most flexible so that you can eat. It contracts and expands a lot. And you can increase your diet, you can decrease your diet. If you decrease your diet, slowly your stomach shrinks. You must have noted that. If you increase your diet, your stomach expands. These sumo wrestlers are there, you must have seen. 5 people can fit in them. So, they are 5 in 1. They are occupying a lot of space. Every part of the body is meant for there and do respective role. You can't take the tooth and put on your hand. Tooth is very nice here, but same here it will become ugly. Hair looks very nice here, right? If the hair comes on the eyelids, you have to comb your eyelids. This is called ghost. Ghosts have the eyelids, they have eye hairs. They see like this. Same here, and it is here. It will be scary. Tongue is there inside that mouth. Supposing tongue hands from this side, how ugly it will be. Very nice tongue is there. Liver, pen, all are inside tucked. Nothing is hanging light. Every part of the body is there. You know, in this cosmos, you and me are like the screw bolt in this cosmos. We fit at a particular place, particular time. But with the particular person, we are expected to do that work only what is meant, what the designer has made you for. Other place you will be misfit or unfit. You have to serve this person. I don't like him. If like or not is not an issue. You have to love this person. But I can't take my mother-in-law or father-in-law. No, that's not a question. Or I don't like my daughter-in-law. Or I don't like my husband. It's not a question. Or I don't like my neighbor. I have to live with the neighbor. Neighbor is good, nothing to worry about that. You and me are fit in this cosmic. God has a plan. He wants to express. Dharma is called the heart of God in Virat. So when I perform what He had designed me for, I may be son, I may be teacher, I may be disciple, that you fit and you bind the whole machine around you. Moment one screw goes, whole machine is spoiled. One screw is gone and the whole thing is now loose. Whether it is a car or whether it is an aeroplane. You form a part of a system. And this is your contribution. But I am very small. One day big mountain was fighting with the squirrel. Mountain said, see big trees I can take on my head, millions of trees. Can you take any tree? A squirrel? A squirrel said, can you crack a nut? A squirrel said, what I can do, you cannot do it. Big swords and machine guns and cannot do what a needle can do. Simple looking needle, it is very cheap than the guns that can do. The guns can't stitch the clothes. We and you may be not like big. We have maybe one small button, maybe there, maybe one screw bolt. In this cosmic planning. And if you can know that this is what Bhagavan wants from me, then that is called Swadharma. Swadharma means you are a part of the system, of the whole cosmos Virat, and you have to tighten something. You have to hold some values. You have to hold some goodness. And for that, you have to give up your own small self. Sometimes screw bolts are not seen. Maybe you are not seen. We have not seen. I see a person. You don't see my mother. But you know there must be some mother behind me who must have trained me. So when I see something, please note, I am not a separate part. Swadharma means I am there to give something to the people whom God has decided to be there around you. To the office which God has decided. To the house which God has decided. You can't run away. And there I have to give up my vasana. You know, BV, CV, you have heard that. I told you. I give bhog vasana, ahankar vasana, comfort vasana. I give up to express I'm a contributory in your life. I'm a contributory in my family. I'm a contributory in a mission. Parasparam bhavayanta, because that is also contributory, I also contributed. You also contributed in my life, I also contributed in your life. Not in terms of money all the time, in the terms of a smile. Whenever I see you, I see your smile. In the terms of, he is an emotional contributor in my life. He is an intellectual contributor. He is a spiritual contributor. This is called Swadharma. Swadharma means you are acting as some contributory, giving up your vasana and giving up your ahankar. If you will have vasana, you can't give what you could have given. When you say he has a very good nature, it means that he has a good nature means he gives what is required. I got a lot from him. What? Many things. When you say he does not have a good nature, that means he didn't give me or she didn't give me what she could have given to me. She could have given me more love, she could have given me more attention, but I could not get. People tell me. I have heard child telling about the mother, forget about somebody else. That my mother left at the age of 8, she went to some other place, and now she is coming in the city and asks, I am 25, so much family disturbances were there. Should I go and meet? I said, of course. But she never contributed anything. I was 8 to 25, nobody looked. I said, still go, at least you become contributory. When you are elder, you are supposed to give love, guidance, opportunity. When you are younger, you are supposed to have obedience, love, humility. When you are colleague, you are supposed to share. World wants You know what every person wants? What message I see? Worship me. Puja karo hamari. Think about me. Talk to me. Love me. Accept me. Forgive me. That is called Swadharma. Swadharma means you enrich the people around. You enrich the system around. Swadharmena harim prinan. Why? You did God's work. What is God's work? God's work was, He had a plan for the system, you executed His plan. God's work is, He brought more divinity. With my father, I can see, I could see the God in my life. When it is when Matra Devo Bhava, it also means mother should be like Devata also. Devavad Bhava. I could see, when you express lot of love, when you express lot of knowledge, when you express lot of purity, other person feels, oh, it's like a God. Why you say Guru Brahma? Why you say Guru Dev? Why not Chacha Dev? Why not Matul Dev? Why not Dada Dev? Why not, what is it called, Kaka Dev? Aja Dev? Aji Dev? Why only Guru Dev? Why would use Dev word only with that Guru? Because he is a very big, you are like a God. Therefore he is Guru Dev. Divyate iti. He illumines. Bhagwan आए हमारी life में. When Gurudev used to come or any saint comes in our house, we feel, today Bhagwan has come in our house. Diwali manate. Sometimes I go, people light the whole house. Sometimes. Whole house is lit as if Diwali has come. हम तो छोटे हैं भाई, हमारा क्या? Gurudev आए. I mean, Swadharma means very strong giver. Why? He doesn't have his vasanas. He doesn't have his ahankar. बहुत प्यार दिया है इसने, बहुत प्यार दिया है, बहुत हमारा काम किया है. He has done a lot. He has served a lot. He has been awake for the night. He has been awake for the day. He has shared my problems. He has shared organizational shocks. Organizational got a shock. Somebody was there. He said, please vacate the rented house. And now whole mission has to vacate. Somebody comes, he said, my room, my house, please take it. Aisa hua. He said, my house you use, let the mission use my house. He took the shock. Have you taken somebody some life shock? Have you taken somebody's shock where you are a shield for somebody? Like mother is a shield for the child. Father is a shield for the child. Guru is a shield for the disciple. Have you taken somebody's shock, somebody's pain you have taken? No, I give shock. No. Swadharma means you take the shock. I give new shocks. No. Swadharma means I took shock. He had a shock, I took it. He was not well, but I was there for, I said, need time, I'll be there. And I was there. He was crying, I took away all his pain. I said, no, with me there you can never be sorrow. You cannot be sad. ऐसा इसको स्वधर्म बोलते हैं. And if you have your own vasana, I have my own vasana. I have my own ways of thinking. I can never appreciate what you want and what you are not wanting. You know what you will want? Swami should understand my heart also. You should understand what I am thinking also. We all want you should understand me. But I don't understand you. I do whatever I do. And I think whatever I think. I'll talk whatever I talk. Sometimes speakers are like that. They talk no connection with the listeners. Some speakers are like that. You must have school teachers, you must feel. Spiritual speakers are also like that sometimes. No connection. All are sleeping. अरे भैया स्वधर्मेण भगवान का काम इसने भगवान का काम किया है. ही इज लाइक देव. दैट इज कॉल्ड हरिम प्रीणन. हरिम प्रीणन. प्रीणन मीन्स pleasing the God. And what happened when you do swadharma? Sangan sarvan shanair jahu. All attachment went away. Why? To do your swadharma you can't be attached. With attached you cannot do well. If I get attached somewhere, I can't be available every time. If I have my own obsessions, I cannot play my role well. Only any cricketer I see, if he gets attached to money, then he cannot be, then he will do match fixing. This has happened, they will do match fixing. Or he is occupied somewhere, well he is out of form, he got involved with somebody. He is not in his element. You are wanting to be in your element. Sangan, sarvan, attachment gone. Why? I don't have time to think small. I have a bigger in my mind. I have to please God. Swakarmana tvam abhyarcha. If I think small, if I am occupied by my anger, my passion, my attachment, my fame, then how can I serve the God? How can I serve the people? How can I serve my father, mother, guru? I have only one goal. Life is meant to see only one, not two. The moment you have two, you are out. Out. Why? Because you are unfocused. When a bowling is coming, batsman will see only the ball. He can't see everybody. He can't see his boy and girl there and wave hand. They try to distract him. It is their work. They'll hoot, they will make some awkward slogans. But his attention is on the ball. Totally. He will go in the stance. He'll hit here and there. And when he knows he has 2 minutes, 2 seconds of judgment time. Not that he will ball you throw, I'll you play tomorrow. Not like that. He has 2 seconds. And then he judges the ball and then he just does like that and it's 4 runs. It was an in-swinger. Similarly, sometimes to respond you have 2 seconds. He is a shield. David was called the shield. Wall for Swadharma. Swadharma means you have taken away somebody's sorrow by doing tapasya. Tapoyuktena bhakti yogena. You took sorrow because you can take sorrow. You can take sorrow and therefore Gurudev took so much of sorrow. Then only he could take our sorrow. You can't be taking physical comfort, emotional comfort, and then after that you want to give joy. It's not possible. Any tapasvi is required to serve you. Bhogi can't serve you. You don't need a tapasvi mother to serve the child. Swadharmena, slowly attachment goes away. Smallness goes away because something is there. And God was very happy. See, this is what I wanted from you. Good. This is what I wanted. Thank you. We'll see more tomorrow. So 8:30 is our SUP inauguration. 8:30. No. Because tomorrow I want to start the new text morning. So all of you can have a quick dinner. Every day you can take your time, only today. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki, Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हे नाथ